input, and if you put it in there, you're only going to get one output. So you could have a function that calculates a lot of different things, and no matter what, if you put a number in, you're always going to get the same number out of it. You're not going to get multiple numbers. You're not going to get different numbers each time. You're just going to get one number. And I think that's kind of the whole reason, why we talk about this. And that's what the vertical line test really means. It just means that you're only going to have one output for that function. All right. So how do we evaluate this?
Wouldn't you plug in -2 for x?
Is that what we would do, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so 2 times -2 is -4, right?
Right.
Zero. Zero. Oh, hold on. 8, -8.
And you bring the f of x down.
So the ending.
Well, what is f of x?
Like y.
Yeah, it's like y. In terms of what we wrote, the first thing that we wrote down, what is f of x?
-2.
Well, in the second line there, where it says f of x equals, that's what f of x is, right? So now we have f of x equals -8. So your answer is kind of right, but is f of x equal to -8 and 2x minus 4? You see what I'm getting at?
Oh yeah, so it's just 1, so it should be -8. It wouldn't be.
What do you guys think?
I agree.
What was the question? What were you asked to do?
Evaluate the function right here.
Evaluate the function at where?
What do you mean?
What's the second part there? You had f of -2. So you were given f of x, but you have to find f of -2.
Yes.
Right? So -8 would really be. What do you think, guys?
I don't like. Okay, you saying?
So when you plug the -2 in, it stopped being f of x, and it started being f of 2. So your I guess third line there, it should really be f of 2 equals 2 times, or excuse me, f of -2 equals 2 times -2 minus 4.
So basically, it would be. You would put -2 here, and it equals -8.
And even in the line that's right beside it, you should also do that.
Right here,
Yep.
because you have -2.
Because you remember, guys, I was telling you, like, the function is kind of like, you can think of it as a machine, it kind of does something. Well, that -2 is the input. So the f of x means that the x is a variable. So what can x be? Just generally speaking, x can be what?
Z.
Pretty much anything, right? I mean, usually, because it's a variable. So that's saying, this is the function no matter what you put in it. But in the next line, you're saying, well, I want to see what the function is when I put a particular number in there. And you put the -2 in, so that's why you change it from f of x to f of 2. You guys understand what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So if you were told to evaluate it at 3, what would it be?
You would put 3 right here and 3 there.
So instead of f of x, it would be
F of 3.
f of 3, exactly. You guys have any other questions about that?
No, sir.
No.
All right. Who's up next?
You guys need to pause for a quick correction.
Okay.